and Luke 17. It sounds like the secret rapture to me.
All right, when we talked about and we all believe in the rapture concept that we'll be caught up to meet the Lord in the air. That's where we all agree. A number of churches disagree on whether it'll be a secret or not, and will life continue on earth after the church is raptured. Sometimes they point to two passages, one in Matthew 24, a similar one in Luke. I'm going to go to Luke chapter 17, verse 35. Speaking of the second coming, Jesus said, 2 women will be grinding together. One will be taken, the other left. 2 men will be in the field. One will be taken, the other left. 2 men will be sleeping in a bed. One will be taken, the other left. I left out verse 34 and just threw that in. That's the one. 2 men will be sleeping in a bed. One taken, the other left. 2 women grinding. All right, here's a good place for Bible symbols. What have we learned already that a woman represents in Bible symbology? A church. Number of verses for that. Matter of fact, if you go to the letter of 3 John, he addresses it from one lady to another. He's writing from one church to another. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ loved the church. So there's a number of symbols for that. How many kinds of churches are in Revelation? How many kinds of women? 2 women. Revelation 12, Revelation 17, both opposites. One true church, one false church. How many kind of people will there be when Jesus comes? 2, saved and lost. Right? Is there anything in between? Jesus said there's 2 roads, the wide gate, the narrow gate. The road to heaven, the road the other way. All right. What does sleep represent in the Bible? Jesus said, our friend Lazarus sleeps. Paul says in 1 Thessalonians, don't sorrow concerning those who are asleep. What's he talking about? Death. How many kinds of people are asleep right now? The saved and the lost, right? There's 2 kinds of people that die, right? And when Jesus comes, it says the dead in Christ shall rise first. What would that indicate? That the other group rises later, right? There's at least a sequence. Then it says 2 women grinding at the mill. 2 kinds of, what do women grind? They grind the word. 2 kinds of messages that are being shared. And then it says 2 men working in a field. Jesus says, the world is the field. The harvest is great. The laborers are few. God has sown the good seed. The enemy has sown weeds or tares. And when Jesus comes, there's 2 kinds of people out sharing their message, the true and the false. That's all he's saying. He's not making a point that folks will be walking down the street and just start disappearing like they've been beamed away. The Bible doesn't teach that.
You know, it's